Shalom Akim. I'm going to give all praises and glory to Yahweh, Bashem, Yahushai, Bashem, Rakah, Kadash. Double honors the elders and apostles of GMS who teach and rule well, and salutations to all the Akim in all four corners of earth who's pushing this truth and sincerity. Shalom Akim. Yeah, I wanted to get into this little article. I seen this on the news, and I was like, whoa. It had showed, I seen the image of the people that were airdropping goods. Like the article says 12 people drowned trying to retrieve airdrop aid, Gazan authorities say. So I was in a rush doing something, and I just seen them dropping it out the plane and falling into the water. And in my head, I'm thinking, like, and they got the whole strip of land right there. Why did they just drop it on the land, on the beach, actually, the beach, not even just the land on the beach? Why in the water, knowing, you don't know how choppy the waves are, not everybody could swim, and it made no sense, but it did actually to the wicked, man. The wicked do these type of things, man. And, the wicked, he dropped those into the water, dropped the aid, knowing these people haven't been eating or nothing, and just dropped down the water, and they was drowning left and right, man. And I was like, wow, just what I was thinking was going to happen. It was actually kind of, I had to chuckle a little because just the thought, like, wow, this is the devil, man. Previous to this, a week or two ago, he sent food trucks down there and let them line up in front of food trucks, women, children, old, and then just start mowing them down with the machine gun. So the devil really showing himself, man. He's really showing how evil and wicked he is, man. He really is showing himself. But for those people to just continuously trust this devil, man, and where is the public outcry for this, man? Where is the UN? Where is the different Karzai groups that are out there to keep talking about something that happened in 1940, the 1948ers? Where are they at to try to condemn this type of things that their army and military are doing, man? Because they're supposed to be civil people, right? These are supposed to be God's people, But the Bible knows that they're not, man, and speaks against them. And that's our job too as well, man. We know what the scriptures speak about those small hatters, man. And what they do resonates. The Bible resonates. It's what the wickedness they've been doing, man. But the hypocrisy of these different groups that are out here that meet together, speak about the UNs, these different councils, the UN Council, the lateral Foreign Council. They have these different meetings in Brussels and in Copenhagen and stuff. What are you talking about? They're talking about money. They're talking about other ways to keep people down, man. But at the end of the day, man, you trusting this devil, and he keeps just showing you, who he is, a wicked. And then they have the nigga woman to cover up the bullshit the devil does, man. This is Sirach 12:10. Never trust thy enemy, for like as iron rustles, so is his wickedness. Though he humble himself and go crouching, yet take good heed and be aware of him. And thou shalt be unto him as if thou hadst wiped a looking glass, and thou shalt know that his rust have not been altogether wiped away. Man, yeah, he said, man, I got something for you. I got aid for you. Come get it. The first time, come bring your children, come bring your kids, come bring everybody, man. I know I've been doing bad to you. Just come get it. I'm going to pull up trucks and come get it. And that's when the snipers took them out. They didn't learn from that lesson. This lesson, they said, man, we have a whole beach right here. We have the water right here. We have a beach front, and then, the rest of the city, whatever. But you can't go in the city to get it. So, and we can't drop it in the city. But guess what? We're going to drop it, not on the beach, but in the water, And what happened? They knew that these fatalities was going to happen, man. They knew that people were going to be jumping out there dying, because these people ain't ate in a long time, but, just how the wicked works, man, So, yeah, he humbled himself and went crouching, but be aware of him. Sirach 12:12. Set him not by thee, lest when he have overthrown thee, he stand up in thy place. Neither let him sit at thy right hand, lest he seeks to take thy seat. And thou at the last remember my words, and be pricked therewith. Who will pity a charmer that is bitten with a serpent, or any such as come near wild beast, man? So I just gave you two instances, and we could continue to go on in the past of different bombings, atrocities. Growing up as a kid, those Palestinians were always on thing crying about how their kids are getting shot up, blown up, just going through it over there, and then here in the States they protest, and in some of these neighborhoods they're at peace with each other, which is ironic, Overseas they're just going at it, and here in the States they're at peace with each other, and every now and then they'll have a protest and link up, but for the most part you don't see the things that's happening on TV, and as well as the Israelis they don't put too much of a resistance up. They do what they can over here, because everything's regulated, because the small hatters, they live in the neighborhoods, and they regulate the TVs, they regulate the cameras, so they know what's going on, so they really can't do too much. But you don't too much hear about them upset about, they protest a little bit, but not too much, But they continuously will. Not only that, on the flip side, why don't they send help? Even though a lot of the times the help that they do send gets intercepted, Now you know who runs the show, man. These Cars, Eyes, and Small Hatters. These small hatters run the show, man. They run the world. They run the entertainment. They run the sports. They run everything. They run the distribution of food. They have their hand in everything. But yeah, trusting that enemy, and that's the wrong thing to do, man. Continuously going to him, and even though we have to go to him for the one of all things, our scriptures speak about. But it comes at a price, man. And those Palestinians are feeling that price, man. What else did they have in here? And there's the UN that I was speaking about earlier, man. They know what's going on, man. Yeah, it's like it. Verses Proverbs 4:16. For they sleep not, except they have done mischief, and their sleep is taken away unless they cause some to fall, man. The UN is one of those. They sit back and they're plotting, they're thinking about different things, different ways they could extract goods from these different lands and stuff, and just ways to trick the people out of the land, period, So this is, that's their job. They're supposed to be helping the people, but in actuality, they do bad by the people, man. They're not there for that. They're there to fatten their own pockets, are looking for their own interests and their own will, But they don't. They gotta. And these other nations are seeing this, man. They're seeing what the UN ain't worth nothing. These different times they come to these NGOs are killing us off. These other nations are waking up to the atrocities and wickedness of these different groups that the government, the different groups that the UN and different nations that are trying to help them send in, man. So they're actually doing bad, man. They're doing worse off. But I just seen this little article and I wanted to elaborate on it because, like I say, I seen it on TV and I was just like, wow. And they just not learning, man. And now they're not learning, but where is their own people that are here in the States and other parts of the world that aren't helping them? Even though I do know that for a fact that, the aid that comes in, they can't really get there because when you think about it, Esau, the small hatters have then pushed them to a pocket. And the only thing is, like when you see the water drop, truthfully, that's when you think about it for the most part, that's where the devil's trying to push them off into the water, man. He's just taking land and land and land from them and just pushing them farther and farther. And they're damn near will be in the sea very soon, man, But where's the outcry from the UN and from the small hatters who have a heart? There is none. With that being said, I hope this is edifying. Shalom, Akim.